Welcome. I am Reverend Montclair, and this is Monday Church with Reverend Montclair. And I have been absent for a few weeks. It was an absence that was not planned or intentional, but situational. So here I am because I do not want to continue being silent, especially at this time in our culture, the significance of this time in our culture with massive protests yet again planned for Saturday, June 14th, and the acknowledgement that Father's Day is the next day, Sunday, June 15th. So at this time, I would like to honor all of the men in this world who had the courage to be nurturing to their children or to others' children, to be kind, to be supportive, to be to be legitimately whole and willing to take the time to teach, to be patient, to be a man. And when I say be a man, I mean someone who has done the inner work to recognize that it is important, of grave importance in this world, to be honest, to be forthright in speaking one's truth, to guide the younger generations with not harshness, nor cruelty, nor jealousy, but with steadfast kindness and integrity. So that's my bit for fathers. And as far as Saturday goes, the so called No King's Day or No Dictator's Day, we have a job before us, and that job is to continue to sink out of our heads, out of our minds, out of our fears, and into our hearts so that we can see clearly, continue to breathe, and not hold those fears inside. There are absolutely things in this world, people in this world, situations in this world, policy in this world and in this nation to cause great fear and great harm to so many people. This country does not have a president. There is a puppet leader in the White House, and I say that quite literally because he is being used by the Project 2025 people, the Project 2025 people who are making a mockery of any kind of spirituality, religion, or Christianity, because nothing of what they are trying to advance is advancing the ideals of Christianity, which is based in love, based in compassion, based in empathy and mercy and forgiveness and tolerance and kindness and, yes, holy, holy energy to hold on to one's heart, not one's ideals, but one's heart. So the Sacred Heart is a pure intention, and we have to remove all of the dross from our spirituality. And the dross all has to do with power over others and power over our human nature. And when I say our human nature, I am including in that our animal nature, which is we were born to walk on this earth breathe in the clean air, to enjoy the fruits of nature, to enjoy our bodily nature. We are not here to transcend our bodily nature. We are here to embody spirituality, to embody the divine in ourselves, not just outside. It's not just in heaven. It's not just in the earth. It's not just in a middle person, a middle man, to translate the divine to us. We embody our own connection to the divine. And we do not get to tell others that they have to obey our ideas. We do have to. We do have to not suffer, but we do have to experience the consequences of our lack of action, the consequences of our brutality towards others, and our policies that cause brutality in others' lives. So while we make our choices for what we're going to do this weekend, whether it be to stand up with millions of others, to speak out against a regime that is cruel, that is heartless, that is lacking compassion, that is prejudice, that is neo-Nazi at its core. While we decide what side we're on and what actions we will or will not take, or what words we will or will not speak, or if we are going to choose cowardice and denial and not speak at all, or pretend it'll go away, and maybe it will, but it will only go away because of all those that did speak out, that did stand in their courage, that did sink into their heart space, out of their head space, and decide that this life is only worth living when we choose to live it honestly, when we choose to live it bravely, and when we choose that freedom is not just for some, but for all. With that, I'm going to read a poem that speaks on women and their power, and it's called An Autobiography of Eve by Ansel Elkins, whom I assume is a man. It goes like this. Wearing nothing but snakeskin boots, I blazed a footpath, the first radical road out of that old kingdom toward a new unknown. When I came to those great flaming gates of burning gold, I stood alone in terror at the threshold between paradise and earth. There, I heard a mysterious echo, my own voice, singing to me from across the forbidden side. I shook awake, at once alive in a blaze of green fire. Let it be known, I did not fall from grace. I leapt to freedom. Speak your truth. Stand in your heart's center and in the Ayurvedic chakra system, which is designated by colors from crown to root chakra, the heart is green. Green is the color of all nature plant life, except for a few that are not green. but still, it is that vibrant energy, that verdant energy of life. Be alive while you are here. And being alive means you participate. And while I say that, I am not telling you to go protest. There are many ways to protest. And while I have my little tiny YouTube channel, you may have your own small community where you speak your truth, where you brave to speak from your heart to those that may disagree with you, that may vehemently disagree with you. And this is where we have to brave not being liked, not being understood, not being one of the gang because we care that much. Don't care if someone likes you. Don't care if someone accepts you. Care if you can live with yourself if you choose not to speak your truth. This is where we're at. I would much rather be doing other things, thinking about this beautiful world of which I do take in on a daily basis. I do take part in this gorgeous, unbelievably beautiful world. I witness it, I appreciate it, and I encourage you to do the same. And while you're on that thought or on that desire to appreciate, please go look in the mirror and find 25 things that you can appreciate about yourself. Because the lack of self awareness, the lack of self appreciation, the lack of all that we have overcome in our lives to get us this far, lack of appreciation for that, is often what keeps us small, what keeps us afraid, what keeps us cowardly, which keeps us from speaking our truth, which keeps us from standing up when something is very, very wrong. And something is very, very wrong in this country. So I encourage you to be bold. I encourage you to stand strong in the center of your heart and in the center of your being, in the core of who you are, and to eliminate from your life all of what you are not. And I do not say this as an act of violence. I say this as an embracing of your truth. And there are going to be people that you need to walk away from. There are going to be many situations and places and beliefs that you will have to walk away from to be who you truly are and to become whom you were divinely meant to be. Much love to you on your path. Much love to you through this weekend. Be kind to yourself. Breathe deeply and release that breath. And remember, when you're afraid, to keep breathing deeply. Hold it for 5 seconds and release it for 8. And to speak my favorite prayer of the Diné people, the Navajo, the Beauty Way prayer. May you walk in beauty, with beauty before you, with beauty behind,
with beauty above, with beauty below, with beauty within, with beauty all around you. May you walk as we create a more beautiful, a more just, a more free, a more compassionate society with the rage in our hearts. And when I say rage, I'm referring to that word courage. Bring your courage up and through and be it. May we create peace this weekend and every weekend and week thereafter. Much love to you all. I am Reverend Montclair, and this is Monday Church with Reverend Montclair. I'll see you again down the road. Thank you for tuning in.